Hi Aussie, it's Chris Reed here from Ardor SEO, and I've put together this short video audit to just give you an idea of the huge potential that's available for your website. So the first thing I've done is go to Google and type in site : and then your domain name. And so you can see here this shows me all of the URLs, that are indexed in Google. And I can see here from your homepage that roof restorations and roof services are your main business, which is what you have in the title tag, which is great, and Sydney is your location. So I type roof restoration Sydney, and I see these ads are up the top, because this is a valuable keyword, I am certain, so that's why these people are paying for these spots. But this is where you really want to be, in the Google Maps box, because that's what's going to get the majority of the clicks. Google would love it if everyone clicks on here, because that's how Google makes money. But this is where most people go, because these reviews get a lot of attention. But and the top 3 out of the top 10 is what's going to get. You can see there's some more ads at the bottom because this is a very lucrative keyword. So I thought I'd do an analysis between this company here, Southwest Roofing. I don't really know much about them, but in fact I know nothing about them, but there's a lot that we can determine of why that they're number 2 and you're not, very easily. And the reason I picked them and not this one is because these guys have a kind of exact match domain, Roof Restoration Sydney, which is good for ranking for keywords like this exact match keyword, but it's not very good for branding, but we can talk about that more in a bit. Anyway, so if we look over at your website, we can see how much traffic you're getting. And so you rank for around 234 keywords, which generates you around 31 visitors. And if you were to buy this traffic, it would cost you around $200 a day, because these are some very expensive keywords. And so this is your map over the last year. And we can see you really spiked up in June to 200 visitors. Maybe you had a TV ad or a radio ad or some sort of offline promotion that spiked that traffic, or perhaps it was completely organic from Google. I can't really tell without looking into that deeper, but it dropped off, which is a bit of a shame, and you're back down to 31 visitors. Where if we go look at Southwest Roofing, we can see this is their very steady, and they're looking around 559, 608, 487, and to 500 odd visitors every single day. And that's because they rank for 407 keywords. If they were to buy this traffic, it would cost them $4,100 every single day. And that's US dollars too, so about 5,000 Aussie. That's huge. And I can tell you exactly why they are getting that much traffic. So how Google works, right, is they can't tell that you're the best roofer in Sydney. All they can tell is that your website loads really nicely, that you got good content, and then once it's all the content's even with competitors, it's about who's speaking to you. And I can see, looking at your website, there are some issues, like having this OptusNet email address is not a trust signal for Google. They'd like to see a domain name, and that's also a trust signal for your visitors. Plus you've got a little error here that's why this square is appearing, but that's not too big a bigger problem. But some image is not loading as well. But what I really want to talk about is authority, because that's how Google knows who's the best roofer, is who's speaking about them. And that means what websites are linking to your website. So if we look at your website here, we can see you've got a trust flow of 5. Trust flow kind of means your authority. And you get that authority because there's 31 domains linking to you, 31 separate websites, which is not a bad start, but it's just not powerful enough for these really competitive, valuable keywords. So if we go look at Southwest Roofing, they have a trust flow of 13. And 5 to 13 might not sound like a lot, But this is not linear. It's a logarithmic scale, which means every step gets exponentially harder. And you can see that they have 170 referring domains. So that's your 31 up to 170. So the very first thing you need to focus on is getting more domains linking to you, more websites linking to you, more people talking about you to build up your authority and your trust with Google. And so the first thing I would do is not go after these hugely valuable keywords. I'd go after what I call the low-hanging fruit. So it's much harder to go from number 100 to number 1 than it is from, say, page 2 of Google. Like, these sites that are on page 2, it's much easier for them to move just a few spots forward than from way down the back. And if we look here, we can see keywords that you do rank on page 2, like cheap roofing, number 10. Roof painters, Sydney, number 10. Roof repairs North Shore, number 11. Oz discount roof repairs Sydney North Shore, number 13. This one here, modern roofing, 390 searches, and you're number 14. Look at this huge keyword, 2,400 searches, and you're number 18. Roof restoration. What a great keyword. And, it would not really be that much work to move you just 8 spots from where you're getting absolutely no traffic at number 18, 8 spots up where you're going to get a good slice of this, 2,400 visitors. Imagine what 2,400 more visitors to your website's going to do. So anyway, who am I? Well, that's me right there. I'm Chris Reed, the CEO and founder of Ardor SEO, and we specialize in working with companies like yourselves, driving thousands of more visitors to their website, visitors that are searching for roof restoration, visitors that are searching for your services, and are going to pick up the phone and give you a call. So really, my only question today is, would you like me to put together a strategy that shows you how we can generate thousands of more visitors to your website each and every month? Some questions I'd like you to ask yourself is, what would an extra 1,000 visitors to your website do for your business? What's your average customer worth? What's your conversion rate on the phone? What's 1,000 visitors worth to you? Anyway, if you'd like me to put together a strategy for you, all you need to do is click the button below this video. It'll load my calendar. Just find a date and time that suits you. Lock it in there and we can have a chat. Anyway, Aussie, I hope you found that interesting and useful, and I hope you'll be booking in a call. So have a great day, and thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.